Places of worship around the country are on high alert after a recent string of attacks. The FBI now investigating Thursday's attack on a synagogue in West Bloomfield, Michigan. With over 7 million Jewish people living here in the U.S., there are serious concerns about their safety. NewsNation's Alicia Nieves joins us live from a synagogue right here in New York City. Alicia, good morning. Tell us more.
Yeah, good morning, Hena. We're outside one of many synagogues here in the Big Apple where the NYPD has had to step up, security given the recent incidents. And it's not just, something we're seeing here in the Big Apple. We're seeing this at places of worship all over the country, given some of the recent attacks that have occurred here. In the last 4 weeks, there have been at least 4 attacks or acts of terrorism across the country. On March 1st, there was a mass shooting at a bar on Rio Grande Street in Austin, Texas. That left 3 people dead, 15 others wounded. The FBI is investigating this as a possible act of terror after reports the suspect wore clothing with extremist messaging. And then on March 7th, 2 people were arrested after they were allegedly tried to detonate an explosive device near Gracie Mansion. That's also here in the Big Apple. That was the residence of the mayor of New York City. Authorities say the suspect claimed support for ISIS, a designated foreign terrorist organization. And in just the last week or so, we've seen 2 more attacks about 700 miles apart at Old Dominion University in Virginia. A veteran and convicted ISIS supporter opened fire, killing 1 person, injuring 2 others. The FBI says ROTC students subdued and killed that shooter. And then in Bloomfield Township, Michigan, an explosive-laden vehicle crashed into Temple, Israel, setting parts of the building on fire while dozens of children were inside. Thankfully, no one was seriously injured. But what's really concerning about all of these attacks is that authorities are describing them as lone wolf incidents that are often really hard to try and detect in advance. And it's why it's led to some of the increased police presence, at synagogues here to try and deter any lone wolf acts or be ready, God forbid another one happens, Hena.
Yeah, we've had so many experts who say finding those lone wolves is typically the hardest thing to do because they act alone. Let's talk about the rise of anti-Semitism and Islamophobia around the country, especially since the start of the war. What's being done there, Alicia?
Yeah, so as I mentioned a moment ago, the NYPD has increased security at synagogues like this one, but really all places of worship, across the city, mosques, other religious worship sites. The incidents outside Detroit really, though, point to just another increased concern around anti-Semitism and what's happening, within the Jewish community, attacks on synagogues. A recent survey from the American Jewish Committee found that 91% of American Jews say they feel less safe in the United States amid rising anti-Semitism, with more than 86% saying they believe it has increased. Michigan Senator Alicia responded to this fear in these latest attacks. Take a listen.
That whether anti-Semitism is coming from the left or the right, whether it's coming from some group that you like or don't like, you have a responsibility to call it out. Because when you don't, it gives permission for people to climb that escalation, that ladder of escalation that goes from saying hateful things online to saying them in person to graffiti to ultimately violence.
Yeah, and got to point out Islamophobia is also on the rise, with over 8,600 complaints filed with the Council on American Islamic Relationships. This is the highest it has been since the Council began publishing data back in 1996. And the organization also identified 40 incidents in the U.S. targeting spaces designated for Islamic worship. Officials and committee leaders say, listen, there's consensus here that overall the political rhetoric is fueling these incidents, and that needs to be dialed down. In the meantime, until that happens, we're going to continue to see the increased police presence to try and again deter these acts from happening. Hena?
Yeah, every American has a right to worship where and when they want. This is an important conversation, Alicia. Thank you for covering it. Alicia Nieves. She's live in front of a synagogue right here in New York City. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.